In my free time, I like spending time with my family, spending time with my kids. We enjoy going to the beach and doing water sports. I used to play golf, but I wasn't very good at it. My kids are getting older now, so I'd rather watch them do whatever activity they're doing than go out on the golf course for 6 hours and be miserable. After finishing my military obligation, I got out of the military, moved away from Hawaii for a few years. After a couple of years, I decided I really missed Hawaii, and also realized there was a need in Hawaii for a state-of-the-art fertility center. So I moved back to Hawaii and built the Fertility Institute of Hawaii and the laboratory here in 2010. So during my residency, I decided to do reproductive endocrinology and infertility. At the time, it was a very novel field. IVF had only been around for approximately 20 years or so. It was very academic, there was a lot of research involved, and at the time, it was what really drew me to the field. Subsequently, my passion for the field is a little different. Now, it's also helping the patients, but for more of a personal reason. And kind of a selfish reason as well. Personally, I've gone through a lot of the same things that my patients have gone through. So I understand their desires to want to have a family. I understand their fears. I understand my wife and I, tried to have children late in life. And so we had to undergo Clomid and intrauterine inseminations and failures with that. And then ultimately, a couple of IVF cycles before we were successful in building our family. I'm very lucky in that my passion is coming to work. I have one of those jobs where I get up in the morning and I'm excited to come to work. Because I have a family secondary to what I do, I realize there's a lot of good that we can do for our patients. And so when I'm with my family, it really gives me motivation to work even harder. My advice that I would offer my patients, and that I do offer my patients, is don't give up. Do everything you can, but make sure that you're comfortable with the treatment that you're undergoing. Don't be too aggressive with treatment if you don't want to be too aggressive. In the end, you just have to make sure that you're comfortable, that you've done everything possible.